Peace was good. I'm in a different location. I'm like downstairs in my room. No, not in my room, but like in the guest room and stuff like that. If you hear like a humming noise, that's just the AC unit right next to the house and stuff like that. Cause we got central air, and you gotta excuse the tire. I just got back from working out from the gym. You know what I mean? You read the title. You guys know what I want to talk about. New horror movie pickups. Last time I did one was back in May. I want to say the the first week of May is like the last time I've done it. Picked up the movies. Picked up a couple movies last weekend, and one of the movies I picked up was around May, but I never got around to doing a review on it. And here are the movies. George Romero's Night of the Living Dead, the remake, released in 1990. I picked this up back in May, but like I said, I didn't do a review on it. Picked these last two I picked up last about a week and a half ago. Dario Argento's Cat of Nine Tails, released in 1971. This is actually his second movie that he's ever directed and also written as well. And we got Horror House on Highway 5, released in 1985. Alright? Let's start with the first movie. Night of the Living Dead, released in 1990. Most of the time, I'm not really for remakes, but with this movie, that's not the case. That's not the case. This is actually a great remake. It actually shits on the original. I don't knock the original. I like the original. It has its good points and it has its bad points. If you guys know about Night of the Living Dead, there's no need for me to explain what it is. I'll just get to the pros and cons of the movie. Pros of the movie. It's a lot more graphic. Like I said, it's just like the original, except that it's more modernized and like it's just more graphic. And Tom Savini actually directed the film. You guys, all my horror heads would know about Tom Savini, that does the special effects and stuff like that. It's crazy because in a featurette, it's not a documentary. The reason I say that is because, in my opinion, a documentary is anything 30 minutes and up. A featurette is under 30 minutes. It's kind of like with a music, like with EP. Anything past 25 is an album. Anything below 25 minutes is an EP. See what I'm saying? So, anyways, beginning back to that, this is a great movie. Like I said, it's a lot more graphic. My only thing with this movie is that the suspense. I didn't really feel the suspense, but the acting is superb. I mean, Tony Todd as I forgot his name in the movie, but yeah, Tony Todd definitely does his thing. Patricia Tallman, she does her thing as Barbara. Um, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I didn't really like about this film was like the lack of suspense and stuff like that. But overall, it's a pretty good movie. Um, the original, I like the things I like about the original. I like the score. I like the lo-fi feel of the movie of the original and things of that nature. But it was released in 1968. I could understand that, but it's definitely dated by today's terms. Even though the movies I'm about to review next are they're dated, but certain movies date well, certain doesn't, and Night of the Living Dead is one of them. You know what I mean? And what I didn't like about the original one is that Barbara, she's her character was just annoying. She was just like catatonic throughout the whole movie. Like she didn't really do shit. You know what I mean? She just like stood there like like she's just like shocked and shit like that. Whereas in this version, Barbara, she just kind of like, after her brother died, she kind of, she just did a whole 180. Like, she was kind of like, became like G.I. Jane, started, just, fighting back with the zombies and shit like that, fighting against the zombies. And I thought that was pretty cool. Because Tony Todd was like, oh, you gotta keep strong. And then she took, I understand your brother died, but you gotta, you know, keep strong for your brother. You know what I mean? She took those words lightly. She took those words seriously, and there you go, man. She started kicking out. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, girl. You know, you did your thing. You know what I mean? But I definitely recommend buying this movie. You know what I mean? On the original, I don't have the original. I do want it, but the version that I want is actually out of print. But you can find it cheap at Amazon.com. It's the Millennium Edition. That's the version you want to get because um, the the Millennium Edition, like I said, came out in 2002. The cover, it looks like a tombstone and it says Night of the Living Dead and it says Millennium Edition. The cover is actually like a light red, like a kind of like a highlighter red in a way. Kind of looks like that. I see it for dumb cheap, for like I think cost like $1.50 or some shit like that. But this is like a while back. It's like a couple months back. Probably went up. You know what I mean? But overall, definitely recommend this movie. Definitely recommend picking this movie up. George Romero's released in 1990, Night of the Living Dead. Directed by Tom Savini. And we got this movie, Cat of Nine Tails. This was released in 1971. Like I said before, this is Dario Argento's second film. I saw this like this weekend that just passed. Overall, it's a pretty good movie. I really like it. The synopsis, what the movie's about. It's pretty much about a killer who's you know, mysteriously killing people and things of that nature. And you know, there's a puzzle maker. You know, he's blind and he has his niece. You know, that lives with him, stuff like that. She's probably like, I don't say like around 8, 9 years old or 10 or whatever. But she's a little girl. She pretty much guides him, you know, pretty much helps him up around the house. But he's a blind puzzle maker and stuff like he makes puzzles and stuff like that. And coincidentally, he knows about the murders and stuff like that. And there's a reporter, played by James Franciscus, and the blind puzzle maker by Carl Malden. And I think that's how you say his name. Pretty much they team up together, and then they investigate, you know, who's doing the killings and shit like that. You know what I mean? Overall, it's a pretty good movie. It's a bit slow at times. It's kind of a slow burn, but I don't mind that. People today wouldn't appreciate movies like this because you know people just, you know how people are. They just want blood and guts and all that CGI bullshit. Whereas movies back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and the 90s, it was all about practical effects. You know what I mean? People were actually taking their time. You know, just you know, doing, you know, just putting a passion to them into their work, and you could tell it's art. You know what I mean? Overall, very good movie. I definitely recommend this if you're a Dario Argento fan. Excuse me. Love the score. The score was pretty good. You could tell this was from the '70s just by the music, the the dress, just like the suits, the style of the suits, you know, things of that nature. Pretty good movie. It's cool about this. It comes with interviews with Dario Argento, Dardano Sacchetti, and music composer Ennio Morricone. For my peoples, you guys know about Ennio Morricone. He did the scores for the Clint Eastwood movies. Fistful of Dollars, Few Good Dollars, I think it's called, and The Good, Bad, and Ugly. Let me see how much time I got left. Alright. Still got time, yeah. Let me see. Alright, yeah. He's done scores for those movies and stuff like that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, he's done scores for movies like that, you know what I mean? So that's what I could say about the movie. Theatrical trailers, of course, TV spots, radio interviews with James Franciscus and Carl Malden, poster and still gallery, and talent bios. Pretty good movie. What I like about it, you see like a nice kind of like a promo poster of the movie. Pretty dope. I really like that. And then, as you can see, it has like the little description about the movie and things of that nature. As you can see, really like that. It's pretty cool. This is the Anchor Bay edition. This is the Yeah, it's the Anchor Bay version. I think it was released in 2001. Yeah, this is 2001 version. Blue Underground actually has it. I believe that version is actually out of print. If I'm not mistaken. No, no, excuse me. This version is actually out of print because Anchor Bay kind of went, they went bankrupt and stuff like that. But if you could find it on Blu-ray, definitely pick it up. You're not missing much as far as the Blu-ray. I don't have the Blu-ray, but the only thing is like the sound's a little bit better, and the obviously with Blu-ray, the quality of the picture looks a lot better. But like I said, you're not really missing much with this film. If you get the Blu-ray, it's pretty much the same shit. You know what I mean? The original films that I have uh, Deep Red, I have Suspiria, Infernal, very underrated film. Tenebrae. What else I have? What else? Argento. An opera that came out in 1987. I want to get um, I want to get the Birds of the Crystal Plumage. I think that's what it's called. That's his first movie that he's ever done. But that movie's very hard to come by. It's actually out of print. So and I've looked on Amazon and they going for like mad for dumb money. You know what I mean? Like $40 and shit like that. And me, I'm not paying that much money for that. I got this for like $5.99. I went to the store. I always talk about music, movies, and more. Definitely shout out to them. They definitely, when it comes to B movies, I definitely depend on them. If not, I just go on Amazon for like cheaper prices and stuff like that. But anyways, this is Cat of Nine Tails, released in 1971. Dario Argento's second film. Definitely pick it up. Go pick it up. Last but not least is this movie right here, Horror House on Highway 5. This was released in 1985. This is a prime example of what you would call a B movie. I mean, B movies, are really low budget, grimy, lo-fi. This is a prime example of a B movie at its low budgetness, I guess as you want to say. This movie is pretty much about a bunch of college kids, just they pass through, like a haunted house or whatever, and like you have these two psychopaths and stuff like that. They're kind of like slow, kind of retarded and stuff like that, and then you have like a mass killer, and the mass killer he has like a suit. He's wearing a suit, and he's wearing a Richard Nixon mask, and pretty much killing people that comes in his way and stuff like that. There's nothing much to it. The movie, how should I say it? The movie sucked, but it's so bad it's good in that kind of way. Like I said, the movie, like I said, very low budget. I mean, this is a college. I believe, is made by college students. So the budget, obviously, is not gonna. They're gonna use what they can have, what they can use. They use the best what they have and stuff like that. But it's very low budget. It definitely feel like something that was lifted off of VHS and it just went onto this film, into the DVD and things of that nature. Like I said, I got this for like $7.99. I like the cover. It's a dope cover. See the guy right here, whatever. You can see these two guys right here. If you guys like movies like Mother's Day, then you'll definitely enjoy this film. But Mother's Day is a lot better than this. But the reason why I say that, it's just spoilers. So, is the killer. His name is Bartholomew. And the two killers I was talking about. Bartholomew is their father and stuff like that. So so that's what I'm saying. Like, so Bartholomew is is the father of the two guys, and the two guys, like I said, is kind of like slow, kind of like retarded in a way, but kind of slow in a way, and pretty much and it kind of reminded me of Mother's Day because there's a scene where one of the girls get kidnapped and stuff like that and things of that nature. they try to do like a ritual to one of the girls and things of that nature, but it never really got to it because one of them tried to escape and things of that nature. But overall, like I said, this is a very bad movie. But if you like slasher films, you'll definitely enjoy this. Like I said, it's a movie that you have to watch at least once in your life. You know what I mean? What I do like about the film is I like the score. It has like a real dirty, grimy piano sample, like a piano score in certain scenes and stuff like that. I like the low budget feel of the movie. Like I said, it looked like they didn't even clean it up. They just like transferred it from the VHS and just put it on the DVD. Which is cool because it gives the movie character and stuff like that. Certain scenes is a little hard to see at times at night in the movie and things of that nature. But overall, I mean, it's alright. It doesn't have at least, and there's no actors that we know because, like I said, these were all college students that made the movie. You know what I mean? But it says like the features, which is what pissed me off, is that the actual feature was history of Hollywood horror films, and also includes the Horror House original theatrical theater trailer. Excuse me. Um, the history of Hollywood horror films is like an hour and 27 minutes too long. It's too long. I wasn't feeling that. I was expecting like like a behind the scenes of the movie. So if you look at it, it says the movie is 2 hours and 53 minutes. It's not. The movie's like it says like an hour and a half. It's like an hour and a half long. You know what I mean? So and then like with the with the with the with the with the with the documentary, with the actual 127 minutes. I mean, the hour and 27 minutes. That's when they post. They added that, and then that's how you get the 2 hour and 53 minutes. So just to warn you guys about that. So, but overall, like I said, if you're into slasher films, low budget slasher B movies from the '80s, you'll definitely want this movie. Like I said, so if you're in slasher films, you have to watch this at least once. You know what I mean? It's not boring, but could have been better. But like I said, it's a college film, college-made film by college students. So what do you expect? You know what I mean? And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Hope you guys pick up some dope movies. Peace.